I'm glad that you magically came across this video because you need to hear this. Stop overthinking and just do. 70 to 80% of life is literally showing up. So show up. YouTube offers me this kind of outside looking in perspective on my own life, and it's honestly the coolest thing ever. You gotta be a little bit delulu. I was just so sensitive to criticism growing up in a Caribbean household. Child, I'm just a girl. That's the best way I can explain it. This is how YouTube has changed my life in 1 year. About 1 year and 49 videos later, YouTube has changed my level of confidence, taught me helpful skills that are transferable into various careers, and just shown me the return on investing in yourself. And it's so rewarding because you put all this time and energy into creating something, and when it feels authentic and when it's really true to you, once you put it out there, that feeling is enough. It's not necessarily about the subscribers, the amount of followers, the amount of comments, the amount of likes, like that stuff. It's not necessarily like why I do it anyways and why I find this so enjoyable, because that stuff will come. Like, I'm not in a rush to, you know, blow up or get viral or go famous or anything like that. But that feeling of, yeah, this is true to me and this is me being my most authentic self right now and putting it out there is literally enough. If you're new here, I'm Chriispyyyy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not new here, what it do, baby? How have you been? I uploaded my first video September 2022, and about a year and a half later, I'm currently at 1,143 subscribers. I guess it's nice to know that my vibe resonates with others, but it's really living and capturing these beautiful moments and being able to put them together into like a montage of experiences kinda, and literally just like create a video that really keeps me coming back. Like that's my drugs right there. YouTube offers me this kind of outside looking in perspective on my own life, and it's honestly the coolest thing ever. Like, I'm literally watching myself grow and evolve and learn to edit better and have better camera presence and articulate my words better and learn to be a YouTuber and be better each and every time I show up. As a small creator, YouTube doesn't pay me yet to do certain things like push out a certain video or have a niche or, you know, show up every week, every 2 weeks, every whatever to give this kind of content. Like, it just allows me to explore everything. Like, for example, if my channel was about how to gain weight, like this is my journey on how to gain weight, everything about the gym, about food, about nutrition, about mental health, everything like that, right? But then if I start posting about cars, like chances are my car videos are going to flop because nobody wants to see me talk about cars. For the last year, I've been talking about how to gain weight and how to grow muscle mass and what foods to eat to gain weight. So what do I have to offer the world about cars on this channel specifically? And that's how YouTube just works. That's how the algorithm works. But as a small creator, I'm not yet expected to make a certain type of video and show up and do this thing specifically yet. That's why I'm kind of having difficulties deciding if I want my channel to have a niche. But either way, I enjoy that freedom. The videos that I want to make, I can just make it, and I'm not really worried about, oh, am I gonna get paid enough for this video, or, you know, like, is this gonna have enough reach or enough engagement? I'm not yet worried about that kind of stuff. So there's no stress. The stressful factor is not there. I just create for fun. Like, I'm just a girl. I literally just be putting stuff out there because I want to, because it's fun, because it's interesting to me, because it's something I learned about and I want to share it with others. Like, it's literally just, I'm just a girl. That's the best way I can explain it. One day, I know I'll be talking to 100,000 of you. I'll have the silver plaque, I'll have the gold plaque. Everything like that will come with time, but I'm not rushing is my point. And regardless, I'm literally just enjoying every single moment, and YouTube has really shown me, like, just be present, like, enjoy this. Nothing lasts forever and everything is a cycle. So just enjoy this time that you have right now. But regardless of all that, the most rewarding part of being a YouTuber, being on YouTube, posting my videos, is literally creating something from nothing. Like, that is the part that gets me going. Like I said, that's my drugs. That is my heroin, baby. Come bring me that needle. Like, that's my passion. That's what makes me happy. That's what makes me keep going on this channel every week. Now, if you're watching this video, you're probably thinking of starting your own YouTube channel, or you have a YouTube channel and have found it hard to be consistent, or have just, you know, posted every once in a while, or hard to find ideas, or whatever the case may be. And I'm here to help. I'm glad that you magically came across this video because you need to hear this. Once you start, you will find your momentum, you will find your space, you'll find your people, You'll find your whatever it is that you're starting this for. Once you begin, once you start, once you post that video, once you record, once you do what you need to do and show up, literally that's when you can become discoverable. Like, yes, if you started your YouTube channel in 2016, you'd be fucking rich now. But guess what, bitch? It's 2024. And in 2028, are you going to look back and wish that you had started your YouTube channel? Or are you going to be 4 years in, 5 years in, started your channel, have improved your editing skills, have secured these brand deals, have created these relationships, have done these networking things? Like, which is it gonna be? Because time is going to time regardless of what you feel like doing. So just stop overthinking and just do. 70 to 80% of life is literally showing up. So show up. You have to start somewhere, okay? And you could literally start here and now, because why not? Why not? All you need is a phone and some decent lighting. No tripod? No problem. You're taking your videos sitting on the floor and you're stacking a bunch of books behind your phone so that shit can sit upright. No Wi-Fi? No problem. Just steal your neighbor's Wi-Fi. Go over there once and make friends and get that password or add somebody's number and have them automatically share it with you. And steal their Wi-Fi. No Wi-Fi, no problem. Go to Starbucks, baby. They be giving out free Wi-Fi at these coffee shops. Don't have 100,000 subscribers yet and think that you're talking to nobody in a room to a camera all by yourself? No problem. Show up. Post the video so that 100,000 people can find you. You cannot be discovered if you're not putting yourself out there. That's just how that goes, okay? How are these people gonna find you if they don't know you exist? Put yourself out there, continuously show up, and everything that you dream of will literally come true, okay? You gotta be a little bit delulu. Sitting here talking to a camera in a room by myself is not normal. It's my delusional confidence that has brought me in front of you here today. And it doesn't feel weird. I just feel like I'm talking to the homie or I'm talking to myself. Because practice makes perfect, baby. The first time I sat in front of this camera, I created the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen in my life. My very first YouTube video that I created was summer of 2022, and it was so hard to watch. It was so hard to watch. Like, I was like, no other eyeballs can see this. This has to go. And I even deleted it. I said, I don't even want this footage. So practice makes perfect. I don't know. You literally cannot want something if you don't practice how to do it. If you don't already see yourself as a YouTuber, then don't get on here and try to be a YouTuber, because that don't make no sense. You literally have to act like everything is normal. You gotta be delusional to a certain extent, okay? No, but for real, starting a YouTube channel, I had to unlearn all those negative constructs I learned growing up, rooted in fears of being seen or I'm shy. Like, those kind of behaviors and those kind of thoughts and emotions, I had to crumple that shit up and throw it in the garbage and kiss it goodbye. Yeah. I've wanted to start a channel ever since, like, maybe 2012, 2014. Like, when was Jenna Marbles and Bethany Moda? I wanted to start a YouTube channel for quite some time now, but I never had the confidence in myself because I was so sensitive to other people's opinions. I was literally just scared of being judged, scared of being ridiculed, couldn't take it. I thought, whoa, if somebody judges me, I'll actually just die. I'll pass away. I had to change my self-talk and tell myself for a very long time that what other people think has nothing to do with you. What others think of you has nothing to do with you. Since 2016, I had to be telling myself, change my self-talk and be telling myself, you are that bitch, basically. I had to be telling myself, who gives a fuck what Tom, Dick, and Harry thinks, bitch? That's them, that's not you. All that matters is what you do, what you put out there, and what you think of yourself and your self-talk. So I had to change that shit up. I had to instill that confidence in myself where it was like, no matter what I do, so long as it's authentic to myself, so long as it's true to what makes me me, that's enough. I don't need the recognition of others or the praise of others or whatever from other people in order for it to be good, in order for it to be what it is. All I have to do is be authentic and show up, kind of thing. So I had to change my self-talk a lot. When it came to starting my YouTube channel, I just thought it would flop. I kept telling myself things like, who would even watch you? Who's gonna, like, how are people gonna find you? Your classmates are gonna think this is weird. Like, people around you are gonna think this is weird. you're gonna have like 100 subscribers at one point, and that's so embarrassing because people out there have 1 million subscribers. You're not getting paid to do this. Like, why would you do this? Like, I would literally tell myself those things, and it just reinforced the anxiety that I had surrounded around like what other people might think of me if I started doing this thing. So I literally had to build up the confidence. There's no other way, and that's how I sit here in front of you today. Communication. I had to learn to articulate my words in a clear and concise manner in order to provide value or in order to get my point across on camera. I had to practice doing that. Through scripting is how I kind of learned to do that better, because the way my ADHD brain works, I can't keep a clear thought for more than 4 seconds. It's like a goldfish brain up there sometimes, okay? Sometimes it takes a lot for my 2 brain cells to get on the same page. I literally recorded this same video a few hours ago and watched it over and was like, bitch, none of this shit makes sense. Absolutely the fuck not. This one's gotta go. You gotta, yeah. I was like, put the camera down, put my laptop to charge, put the camera to charge, went to get some food, smoked a little bit, went on the road, like literally had to reset because it was not giving. Like the communication skills were not skilling. But yeah, I script because it just helps me keep my thoughts on track when I'm recording a video. Otherwise, I'll sit here and chat your ear off, and you don't want that. Nobody wants that, okay? Creators pay people to script their videos for them on TikTok, for ads, on YouTube, like for all these things. I had no idea that's literally a career. People get paid hundreds of dollars for scripting for other creators. Like what? Editing. I had to learn to edit video and picture through apps like iMovie, CapCut, Canva. Through using Canva, making my thumbnails, I basically was teaching myself graphic design. And it didn't really click until recently. I had started back my lash business and I needed a logo. I needed posts. I needed to start my website for a booking site, all these things. And I realized that I have these skills to do these things because I know how Canva works because of all the experience I have making thumbnails. And I'm 100% confident that when the time is ready for me to make my website, I don't have to pay someone to do it. Like I can do it myself. But that's another skill that literally is a career. People pay others to make their websites, to make their logos. Graphic design is a real job. Like that is a real paying career job. And through YouTube, I've learned how to do that stuff myself. Like I'm possessing all these transferable life skills that turn into careers, and it's just so like, oh, what? Not you becoming a multi-skilled baddie, like yes. Time management. Now, unless you have the luxury of not having any expenses to a point where you can, like, you don't have to work and you don't have bills to pay and stuff like that, and you can use all of your time to do whatever you want, you're most likely going to have to learn to build your dream life outside of your 9-to-5. And that's what I had to do, and that's what I learned through YouTube. You have to learn to make the time. You cannot find time. When people say like, oh, I'm so busy, I have no time to do this, you make time. Time does not find you. The time will not show up. You have to be intentional with every moment. I literally had to learn to manage my days so that I could work my 9-to-5 and also work on my YouTube channel from 6 to 10. And that shit was fucking difficult. And on the weekends when everybody around me was relaxing, I'm here thinking of, okay, I have a video idea, perfect. I'm gonna record Friday night, send all the videos to my laptop Friday night, and then boom, Saturday, I'm gonna start editing, I'm gonna create my thumbnail, I'm gonna upload the video, get the background music, you know, different things. So it definitely changes your focal point when it comes to time management, because now you're not really, you can't do what everyone else is doing if you want different things. You know what I mean? Like, you can follow the crowd, but chances are you're not going to be able to make the time if you fill your time up with other bullshit. It is difficult, but it definitely is possible. Consistency is discipline. This is something I still struggle with, being consistent. And I did a little bit of a numbers game, and just hear me out. So I've had this YouTube channel for 70 weeks. And out of 70 weeks, I've uploaded 49 times. So let's just say about 50 times. So that means that I've shown up 71% of the time in the last year and 4 months, or 70 weeks, which isn't terrible. That's not terrible. That's better than failing. You feel me? Like, that's better than halfway. but I'm definitely working on improving that. I feel like growth happens when you're dedicated and you realize that you have to show up no matter what, and that is self-love. Like, learning that discipline is self-love. So being consistent literally ties into being disciplined and showing yourself like, yeah, I deserve this thing, so let me show up every week and put this out there and do what I need to do and be consistent with my craft in order for it to get better, in order for more opportunities to come your way, is basically how I think of it. If I didn't show up over and over and over and over again, I wouldn't learn how to edit better. I wouldn't learn how to articulate my words better and be a better storyteller, and learn how to make better thumbnails that are more attention grabbing, and learn how to use search engine optimization. Like, I would not learn these things if I did not show up. So you literally just have to continue to show up, and things will come to make it more doable. I'm not gonna say easier, because even if I had 1 million subscribers, like, I'm sure things would not be simple dimple, easy peasy. The return on investing in yourself is so great and amazing and exponential when you start a YouTube channel. Like I said, the most rewarding part of this for me personally is creating something out of nothing. The moments where I feel like most in the flow, or most like in sync with, yeah, this is what I'm meant to be doing, is after I record, after I put everything together, and right before I upload the video. When I watch it over and like look at the masterpiece and look at the thumbnail and look at my title, and like when I watch everything over is when I'm like, yeah, like this is what I do this for, this feeling right here, because I created this. Like, I literally created this, and that is so amazing, and I love that. It's not the views, it's not the comments, not the subscriber count, it's not even my fucking analytics. Although I'm learning to understand that stuff and learning how to basically use YouTube to grow, that's not why I keep coming back. Those are just factors on, you know what I mean, the science behind my channel, but the art behind my channel is literally seeing these things get put together, making something out of nothing. That's why I keep coming back. So if starting a YouTube channel is on your 2024 vision board, then do not carry that shit into 2025. Start it now. Just start. Literally, who cares what your old high school friends think if you start your YouTube channel? And it's only gonna flop if you give yourself imposter syndrome and do things to make your channel flop. If you're creating from an authentic place and putting yourself out there, and you're feeling good, and you're learning from others and from your own work, studying your analytics and stuff like that, you cannot fail. You cannot. And chances are complete strangers are going to go way harder for you than most of your old friends from high school. Like, let's be so real. The law of assumption states that believing the thing that you desire is already yours makes it that much easier to manifest it into your life. You want to be a successful YouTube creator? Then say to yourself, yeah, I'm a successful YouTube creator, and upload that video and post and show up every week, every 2 weeks, every whatever. Say it out loud. Yeah, change your self-talk. You are a successful YouTube creator. You made this video, you put your all into it, you done your research, and you posted it. That is success to me. You successfully uploaded a video. What makes you a YouTuber? By posting videos, right? Okay, so literally just step into whatever it is you think you want. Act like you already have it, and then show up. And that's just it. If you watched until the end, thank you for watching. Sending you all peace and love. See you next week.